This is a quick video just to remind you how to set up a camera. So first thing I do is I pick up the tripod, I open up the tripod legs like this, releasing the latches, I tighten them off as I'm going along. And what I'm trying to do is get a nice stable base to put the camera on. Just want to make sure that I'm doing this in a clear area, that it isn't presenting a trip hazard or anything like that. I can adjust different parts of the tripod again just to make a stable base. Okay, and to get the camera where I want. So I can release that, wind that up as much as I need to. Okay, next thing I'm going to release the latch on here and get this piece off. Okay, this needs to attach to the bottom of the camera. Just going to open up the camera bag, get the camera out, and how I do this is I marry up the silver bit on here to the silver bit and the black bit to the black bit. Okay, just put that on, tighten it up, making sure it's firm. Okay, then all I do is release the latch again, put it in, make sure it's stable, and then I'm good to go. I can start filming if I want to with the camera. To take it down, it's just a case of reversing things. Make sure that you take this part off though, okay? You don't want these getting separated. So just put the latch on there, put the camera back in the bag, making sure to do it up, release the bits, turn that down, and then just making sure that I'm not going to knock anybody on the head. I just release these latches, close them off, and then I'm good to go. To fit a radio mic to the camera, it's quite a simple process. So we do have two sorts of radio mic available to us, but what you want to do is get the receiver, which is this in the Sennheiser radio mics or this in the Rode radio mics. It's got the audio cable on the end. You want to take this and connect it to the mic input on the camera. Make sure that clicks in, and then you want to attach the other end to the handle of the camera. Okay, can be a bit tricky, but it provides a nice secure area. Power on the microphone, so I'm going to just do that now. There are instructional videos on how to actually use these radio mics, but what you want to do is just power on the camera, and you'll see as soon as you do that, as soon as it recognises that the microphone's attached, you'll get this warning pop up. It's not obstructing the view as it's suggesting it might, so you're okay to press OK. And as I said in the recording of the radio mic video, you want to do a test recording here just to make sure that everything's working okay and that it's recording audio. Whether you're indoors or outdoors, one of the things you might come across is a flat battery. So you'll need to change the battery. The easiest way to do that is on the bottom of the camera here, there's a little latch. Battery will slide down, take the used battery, and you put the new one in, it will slide up and it clicks in place, and now you have power. Okay, the thing to remember is just to correctly orientate the battery. So again, just make sure that this connector is at the top and that these slots marry up inside with the slots in here, and the battery should slide in very easily. Something you may need to do is power your device. Say the battery's flat, or say you're indoors for a long time. Inside the bag is a charging cable that connects to the camera just in here. Okay. What you also need, or almost certainly will need, is an extension cable. Now I've set this up so that the cable length is not too long. I've tried to avoid an area where it's a trip hazard, but I have labelled it as a potential trip hazard. The other thing I've done is put the extension reel onto a little table here, just so that I don't put any strain on the charging cable here. I've made sure that the cable is in good condition, the plug isn't hanging off or anything like that, and as far as I'm concerned, it's safe. I'm going to put the charging cable into the extension here, and I'm going to connect it up. Okay, you should see on the back of the camera a little light starting to flash. That means it's receiving power. Now when I press the power button, the camera should come on. Okay, so outdoor camera setup is pretty much the same as indoor camera setup in terms of a tripod. The camera is mounted onto the tripod securely, and obviously you're wanting to position the camera where you can see what's going on. The only difference is obviously we've got weather, so I'm going to need to put a rain cover on this. To do that, I'm going to take the camera off of the tripod, keeping hold of it nice and secure. I'm then going to, using this ring here, put the camera and the rain cover together. You'll hear them click. Okay, make sure it's on reasonably well, and then keeping hold of the camera, I'm just going to stick it back on the tripod. Again, make sure it's nice and secure. You can open the viewing window, you can access the record button from here as well, but just keep in mind that this will keep the rain off a little bit, but it's going to get hot and humid in there, and really you might want to consider not using the camera at all if it is raining very hard.